this was back in my younger days. I was 20, maybe 21. Getting money, plenty of women and energy. Just enjoying life. Typical night. Work hours are behind me, so I am out just hanging in front of the lounge, chopping it up with a few old heads about the upcoming pool tournament, when an old female friend pulls up with two goons. She started letting me have it right away, saying things like, "You ain't ish, you a dog, this and that." These guys was from this hood and wasn't enemies of mine. At least, I didn't think they were, but not friends either. And yes, I was having close relations with their female cousin and connected to her plug dad, but he don't mess with these two on business, like he did with myself, and I'm sure they didn't like that, so I can see why they pulled up with the 1991 Karen. So anyway, recap, they pulled up, she gets out talking about me like I'm just the worst person ever, and I'm not getting money and all that. I'm like, okay, alright, whatever you say. But I'm still getting pissed off cause I'm feeling ambushed. As you know, I have feelings. Also, I shouldn't have. But of course I responded. I was like, you need to relax before you cause a problem out here. Now don't get it twisted. I was trying to stay positive, but these guys, which we will call Twiddledee and Twiddledum, wasn't hearing it. They wanted some smoke with me, getting to close, talking reckless and very aggressive, trying to defend her, not knowing this was about to get ugly, but I wasn't about to hit her or anything. It was mostly verbal, but I was strapped like always, and it was pulled out, which was dumb on my part, because you should never pull unless you have intentions to use it. Anyway, they took off running but came back heavily armed by this time. I'm in the front door of the lounge and out the back, because they came back ready to go. Again, I'm 21 or 22 at that time, but this spot was old school and all the old heads knew and loved me. Let's just say, I was a lovable guy and still is in my opinion. But anyway, I was also a major pool player for the lounge team, so the owner was like, "Come down here to the basement, I'll let you out." I'm like, "Thanks, I appreciate that." So I made my escape and called my brothers. Oh yeah, they had my back, whenever and wherever I needed them. You know what's funny, I went to the goon's cousin's house while I waited for my brother to pick me up. We drove around for 2 or 3 hours, hiding on the side of houses, in alleys, waiting for any prey. We were hunting but no sight of them, so we decided to circle back around to the lounge block. Came through the alley, walked in yard, and went to the front of the house. Bingo! They sitting like ducks, literally just in the car, smoking or waiting on me. I don't know. But we struck first. My brother was like, "Get back," to me. "Don't you move, I got it." Before I could say a word, he let loose with the auto. I just was nervous cause I knew we had casualties. They pulled off slow without any retaliation, which I'm glad, because I was nervous and my brother could see it. We took off, laid low for a few days. Once we resurfaced, we got word that no one was hit, but the car had holes everywhere. I couldn't understand it. By the grace of God, no one was hurt. Meanwhile, a week passed. I'm getting no money. The streets are hot. I get a call from the plug's wife. She's like, they want to meet, so the beef can get squashed. So we all meet up in the park. My brothers didn't care who the plug was, but I was like, this my guy, so let's end it now. I shook hands with Twiddle Twins and time passed with no sign of the 91 Karen. I went to prison with one of the goons. We became cool just being from the same hood. In the end, I tell this story, but I love these guys and wish none of this would have never happened. With that being said, be careful with the company you keep, be it male or female. It could cause you your life where I'm from.